Hey there, it's Bill here with JK Southwest. Thanks so much for tuning in. This week we're talking about shocks, so stick around. So a couple weeks ago, Easter Jeep Safari was in full swing, and I wasn't there. Sad, I know, right? But I did use that time to make a few upgrades to the Jeep. And if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw a couple of these modifications that I made. The one that grabbed the most attention, got the most comments and questions, was the shocks that I upgraded to, so that's what we're talking about. So if you don't know, I run a JKS lift. I'm running their 3.5 inch J crawl lift. And at the time I put it on, I wasn't sure what shocks I wanted to run. So what I did was I installed a set of Bilstein 5100s that matched the compressed and extended length for the lift kit that I put on. Shocks are an important part of your Jeep suspension, and I see them as a way to fine-tune the ride. The Bilsteins are a fine shock. The 5100s are the best bang for your buck budget shock available. But I knew that I wanted something with an external reservoir because of the endless bumpy desert washboard trails that I travel. And I also wanted something with some adjustability to help with the various conditions that I see in the Jeep and the various weight of the loads that I carry. So I ended up getting a set of Falcon 3.3 adjustable piggyback shocks. The Falcons have been out for a couple years now, and I know a lot of folks have been super happy with them. Side by side, you can kind of see the difference. The Falcons have a much larger shock body and shock shaft over the Bilsteins. They also have the external reservoir to hold more fluid. They have a 3-position fast adjust knob to switch between soft, firm, and custom settings. And the custom setting knob incorporates an 8-position dial for some more precise tuning. Installation is pretty straightforward. The only thing different from mounting a standard shock is that you do need to drill out the mount on the lower shock stud on the rear. And for a little extra protection, I also installed a set of skid plates for the rear shocks. So how do they work on the Jeep? Well, so far they are awesome. Running in the number 1 or soft setting, the Jeep rides so smooth whether it's on the street or trail. Then when you switch to the number 3 or firm setting, it really tightens things up. On the street, you get much less body roll on the turns, and on the trail, you get increased protection from bottoming out, say when dropping off a big ledge or riding through a section of whoops. Then you have the 8 custom positions on setting 2, and it's here where you can really fine-tune the ride for your liking. And changing the settings only takes a few seconds, so it's really easy to adapt to changing road or trail conditions. Alright, so overall I'm super happy with these shocks. They really were the final piece of the puzzle I was needing to fine-tune my suspension and the ride on the Jeep. The adjustability makes them great. They perform well everywhere, on the street and off. You can get a comfortable ride, you can get a safe ride. Thanks so much for watching. Leave any comments or questions you have down below, and we'll see you next time.